television fans were abuzz with excitement when news broke of an unexpected crossover between Abbott Elementary and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Both beloved comedies, one a workplace sitcom centered around a Philadelphia public school, and the other a chaotic ensemble of morally dubious bar owners in the same city, provided fertile ground for comedic overlap. However, a recent revelation has left fans wondering about what might have been. In a behind-the-scenes interview, Abbott Elementary producers disclosed that a detailed backstory connecting Frank Reynolds, Danny DeVito, and Mr. Johnson, William Stanford Davis, was written but ultimately left on the cutting room floor. The scrapped storyline would have delved into the shared history of these two offbeat characters, highlighting their misadventures in 1970s Philadelphia. According to showrunner Quinta Brunson, the backstory explored how Frank and Mr. Johnson first met at a now-defunct roller rink, where both worked odd jobs. Frank was allegedly running a questionable side hustle involving counterfeit coupons, while Mr. Johnson moonlighted as a DJ, spinning vinyl records and hustling on the side. Their shared penchant for schemes and offbeat humor led to a friendship that, predictably, fell apart after a botched attempt to smuggle disco lights across state lines. The episode, tentatively titled Crossing Corridors, was supposed to feature flashbacks of Frank and Mr. Johnson in their younger years. DeVito and Davis even filmed scenes showcasing their hilarious misadventures. However, producers ultimately decided that the subplot distracted from the core storyline, which revolved around Frank accidentally showing up at Abbott Elementary, mistaking it for a venue hosting an underground gambling ring. Brunson explained the decision. "We loved the idea of giving Frank and Mr. Johnson this elaborate backstory, but it started to feel like a standalone story rather than an integrated part of the crossover episode. The pacing of the main plot with the teachers and Frank interacting at Abbott was so tight, we didn't want to dilute it." While fans of both shows lament the loss of the Frank Mr. Johnson origin story, Brunson hinted that it may not be gone forever. "There's definitely a chance we'll revisit this idea, maybe a prequel episode, or even a special one-off." For now, fans can only imagine the hijinks that could have unfolded between two of television's quirkiest characters. The prospect of seeing Frank Reynolds and Mr. Johnson share screen time in any capacity is enough to keep viewers hopeful for future collaborations between the Abbott Elementary and It's Always Sunny teams.